check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Mullen before the game, he said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the UNLV Rebels offense comes on the field first today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more...
Looking deep in the very first play. And he's intercepted. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. The receiver makes the catch. Would gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys you really trust, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's a quarterback keeper. Putting toward the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a 3rd and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
To throw, it's Arnold. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He barrels into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you
swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
They finally got him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled, but first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Using his legs, it's Clark. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule and create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
The game makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you've got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The game makes it second and medium. It's a run. Running back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Rebels will have to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fire to the right side, complete. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. After a first down loss at second and long from their 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Fuller. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. Crucial third down play right here. Design quarterback run. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped. Now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it from the gun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to the 50. Coverage team brings down the returner. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try the option play here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Got an opening here. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Extra point splits the uprights. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, down here on the UNLV sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Grab behind the line. It's Lions. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
And the Rebels will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. This passing game is still on fire. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Set for the second half kickoff. But first, let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me he understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the third. Ice?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Arnold. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able...
He's in the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Harbor. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Gamecocks move into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. This offense continues to pour it on. You could just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So the defender jumps into the neutral zone. Offense gets a free 5 yards. So the encroachment penalty now makes it first down and 5. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Here comes the pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
They'll give it to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Leaning on the run game here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the return will be brought down. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.